It's bliss to be at the Mahakumbh. The vibration is so powerful. It is like being in an ocean of light and consciousness. And millions of people coming together with the same focused intention uplifts humanity. So it's such an honor to be here.
What's your experience here?
My experience is that I can dissolve in consciousness any moment that I choose, just to tap into the vibration that's here. And there's no need for the same level of focus and discipline of the mind, that the devotion and the vibration just effortlessly uplifts the consciousness.
Do you know about something Kumbh? You can tell about Kumbh. What is Kumbh? Can you tell about?
Yes, I know that people have been gathering for thousands and thousands of years to come together when the stars align to bathe in the sacred rivers. And this river, the Ganga, is mother. And we bathe in the water to purify our karma and to change our consciousness and to achieve liberation. So to have a gathering that's been continuously happening beyond recorded history is a testament to the importance of this gathering, and that the Indian culture has continued and maintained the depth of this ancient knowledge is very profound.
Which Kumbh is this? What Kumbh is this yours or first Kumbh or second?
This is my 5th Kumbh Mela.
And how you like about Prayag? What do you like about Prayag?
I can say the Kumbh Mela is something that I look forward to continuously between each Kumbh. And having it in Prayagraj, where we have the Sangam, the confluence of the sacred rivers, amplifies what's available to us with the sacredness of this location.
How do you like the preparation which is being here of Kumbh? What do you like about that?
It's very well organized. I feel that this environment is very safe. It's to create an organization where so many people can come together in harmony and focus on sadhana is very impressive.
How much you are excited for the next upcoming Amrit Snan?
Very much so. Every opportunity to bathe in the water for a snan is profound, and I feel that when I come out of the water, I am new inside.
When you joined Sanatan, what you like about Sanatan Dharma?
I met my guru 20 years ago, and it changed everything about my life and my consciousness, to understand, to experience what it is to be truly loved, and to gain the knowledge of how to embody the Atma, how to live as Atma, and to live a life in alignment with Atma.
What was that tough to join Sanatan before you were in any other religion, but after you joined Sanatan? Was it tough to join that, and what was the hurdles came between?
It is the most natural thing in the world. I grew up in a family where all traditions are honored as a path to self-realization. And when I met Jagat Guru Saima Lakshmi Devi, I knew it was my path immediately, and I've not experienced any resistance. I come from a different culture, but my family and my friends, they see my transformation and they support that, and that's what matters.
What do you like about Sanatan? What was that thing that triggered you to join Sanatan?
Sanatan Dharma is an eternal truth. It's not something that was just made up. It comes from the highest dimensions, and it's all the teachings and the science for how to master ourselves so we can move beyond the limited mind, the limited suffering and emotional experience and attachment to everything outside of us, to find everything that we need within us. And Sanatana Dharma gives us all of that. And I teach many people in Europe and the United States, Australia, and it applies to everyone, no matter what their religion, no matter what belief system they come from. It's about mastering our inner world. And so it applies to every human on this planet.
Om Jai, Jai Saima, Jai Shri Krishna. For me, to come to the Kumbh is to dive into an ocean of consciousness. In the original story of the Kumbh, they speak about that ocean of consciousness and how that Kumbh, the pot of immortality, came out to come back to the Mahakumbh in 2025 is to immerse in this ocean of consciousness, where all of the qualities, all of the joy, all of those aspects of life that we all yearn for, fulfillment, joy, peace, serenity, are available, and they're breathed in each breath here. It is truly a wondrous, magical, mystical experience to be at the Mahakumbh.
How you're feeling and what is your experience?
My experience, my feeling here is one of ecstasy, of bubbling ecstasy. Here at the Kumbh, each moment I'm hearing the vibrations of Atma, of Ram, of Sita, and it creates such a sense of bliss in me. It is absolutely joyful to be here.
What do you like? How about you like the preparation of the Kumbh? How is it?
For me, it boggles the human mind to consider hundreds of millions of people coming together in one location over the course of several weeks, and the administration required. This is not my domain. I live in the Sanatan Dharma path. I don't handle the logistics of the government, but I can only imagine what it took. I'm very impressed at the infrastructure that allows such a massive gathering to happen so smoothly like this. Very impressed and very grateful.
How much you are excited for the upcoming Amrit Snan?
I love the Snan. For me, the alignment, the astrological alignment, the energetic alignment, and all the people that come together, the sea of humanity. When we immerse ourselves in the Ganga, in the Snan, in the Triveni Sangam, it's a moment beyond time. It's a moment where when we speak of the Mahabharata, all these ancient moments, they become alive in this moment. And we feel like, yes, we're here with the sages. We're here with the rishis in this moment in the Sangam. It is a moment beyond time.
When you joined Sanatan, from where are you and how you joined Sanatan, how you like about Sanatan, what you like about the Sanatan
Yes.
Dharma?
For me, before I joined Sanatan Dharma, I was a psychology student in the West, so studying the human mind. How does the human mind function? What does it work? What doesn't work? How are we happy? How are we not happy? And in meeting my guru, Jagaguru Saima, I realized that everything I knew about the mind was irrelevant when we bring in bhakti, when we bring in the heart, when we bring in this devotion. And from there, the path of Sanatan Dharma opened up for me, and my guru has led me in this. And for me, it's a life of ecstasy. It's a life of seva. It's a life of service. I love Sanatan Dharma, and I see what happens when others live in the principles and the practices as well.
The big thing that triggered you to join Sanatan, what was that?
For me, the heart, my guru's heart, in meeting my guru, looking in my guru's eyes, I knew this is the path for me, and this was it.
May I know that which religion you were following before joining Sanatan, and after that, how is Sanatan admiring you to go ahead?
Yeah, my parents came from different traditions. My father came from more of a Jewish tradition. My mother came from more of a Christian, a Catholic tradition. But they were very open and very encouraging the path that I was on. So when I embraced Sanatan Dharma, they embraced me in that as well, and it's created even more harmony in the family and beyond that as well.
But what was the something that pushed you? Like there was many of the hurdles come in between when you change your religion and when you came to another path. So, what is there any hurdle came?
No. For me, everything's been very much inclusive, welcoming. That's one of the aspects of Sanatan Dharma I love so much. Is it doesn't create division, doesn't create separation. It creates inclusion, where all of us as humanity can live together in a world, brotherhood, sisterhood, coming together. Where we know I can look you in the eyes and namaste, I see that Atma in you and I know that in me. For me, this is all about us coming together.
So, what are you doing now and where you stay?
And well, right now, here at the Kumbh Mela, so we're staying at our Shavir in the Kumbh Mela, and we're doing our sadhana. Every day, sadhana, homas, japa, silence, Ganga Snan. It's truly a life divine.
From a little child, I was always looking, there's something, what is life, why am I here? And I had looked at many paths, looked at many traditions, and when I met my guru, Jagat Guru Saima Lakshmi Devi, everything I'd been studying was all in one place. Everything was in Sanatana Dharma, about learning about Atma, about self, about all the answers are within, about it's a science that teaches us how to live life, to be fully in that alignment. And so, no more looking after this.
Where you are from and which religion you were following before joining Sanatan?
I originally came from Japan, and In Japan, my family is Buddhist and Shinto, which is traditional for Japan. And Shinto is very, very close to Sanatana Dharma. Shinto comes from Sanatana Dharma, so I feel a great closeness also from that side.
What you were doing before joining Sanatan? What was your profession?
Oh, I was a director in investment banking, and I was also in the healing world. So I had two different vocations, and then I met my guru, and then I moved fully into this pathway.
You came into the hard life after dropping a smooth life. You were in a director in banking, and after you came to Sanatan Dharma, it was a hard to join it. So how was that feeling, and how was that time to you have joined that?
I would say it wasn't a hard life to move into. I would say that in my life, my daily life, or in the banking world, and it was much work and much activity. And moving from that, there was a point where it felt natural, that there was something more. It was not in what was occurring. There was nothing there to fulfill. So I started looking more, and then when I found the path with Sanatana Dharma, it was more relaxing. I could relax into self. This is truth. This is what I'm here for. Not the whole. This was okay. It was important to have that time as a householder.
You found the peace here.
I found the peace here. Yes, absolutely.
How do you like the preparation of Kumbh?
The preparation Kumbh is amazing. This is my fourth Kumbh now, and the government has done an amazing job putting everything together.
How you are feeling here? What's your experience?
Heaven. Every Kumbh that I come running to, because there is an experience of life here that is unadulterated, that is pure, that is joy, that is peace, that is vitality. I could live here every day of my life if the Kumbh was allowed me to.
What's your experience here? How we are experiencing here?
In daily life, it's easy to lose track of the experience of life and of spirit. It's easy to get distracted. It's easy to get stressed. And at the Mahakumbh, like the nectar that the Kumbh is named for, we can experience a purity of life that is expressed through ease, through joy, through peace. We were just talking in a satsang with Jagat Guru Saima how there's nothing to do here because meditation happens. We don't meditate here. That's not what we do. Meditation happens to us. We are meditated when we're at the Kumbh, and that's why hundreds of millions of people come.
How you like the preparation of Kumbh, which is being here?
It's always a mystery to me how they do it. How do you have 400 million people come over 6 weeks, and you can walk onto the street, and as my dear Jayendra Das said, feel safe? There's some traffic jams, but mostly things are moving. There are roads, there's electricity, there's sewage. How do they find a home for 400 million people and create that? They're doing an excellent job. My gratitude to the government.
When you joined Sanatan, and what you like about the Sanatan, what are the major factors you like about Sanatan?
Maybe the biggest thing that I love about Sanatan Dharma is that it gets rid of the things that we don't need. It's not actually what I get, it's what is removed. So my anxiety is removed, my stress is removed, my depression is removed, my worries are removed. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not in action. We're always creating here. We're always serving people, serving thousands of people food every day. The sadhus come and we serve them food. So it doesn't mean that we're not in action. But Sanatan Dharma gives us access to peace, to joy, to fulfillment. This is the path of Dharma, the path of Sanatan Dharma, is it allows us to experience life in those ways.
Was that tough to join Sanatan before from your past life?
No, it was tough to live in my past life. Sanatan Dharma is simple. I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's simple. Because there are certain principles that Sanatan Dharma teaches that allow us to live a fulfilling life. So as long as we make choices that are in alignment with what Sanatan Dharma teaches, that being living from our heart, then it's simple. It's simple. It's a simple life. My previous life was way harder.
What your were doing before joining Sanatan? What was your profession and how
Yes.
you came to here?
Yes, I was a psychologist in the United States. I still practice psychology in the United States, but I'm also a sannyasin in the United States. I work with young people who are struggling in their lives, who have depression, anxiety, drugs, alcohol, and I work with them and I serve them and essentially teach them the principles of Sanatan Dharma. Before being a sannyas, I was very much in the world. I didn't have any interest in God. I didn't have any interest in spirituality. I didn't have any interest in serving other people. I was a very selfish person. I realized that I was suffering and I didn't know why. When I met Jagat Guru Saima Lakshmi Devi, I realized that selfishness was the key component to my suffering. When Jagat Guru Saima unlocked devotion inside of me and gave me access to my heart, which all of us can do in any moment, is just feel our hearts, then this is the pathway to liberation. In essence, Sanatan Dharma.
What do you do now?
I am a psychologist. Well, I'm here now, serving in action at the Kumbh Mela, taking a sabbatical from work, a break from work, but I'll go back to the United States and continue serving as a psychologist for young people who are troubled.
Okay. May I know which religion you were following before?
Atheism. No God. And you can see it didn't get me anywhere. I wasn't happy, I wasn't joyful, I wasn't fulfilled, most importantly. So once I discovered Sanatan Dharma through the grace of Jagat Guru Saima, then it was this path. Before that, there was no path. There was no liberation. There was no fulfillment.
How's the feeling now?
Ecstasy, fulfillment, peace.
You're so educated, so how was it to turn into Sanatan? You're so educated, but nowadays we see that some educated people make false news about Sanatan.
Yes,
so how
yes.
you see about that?
Well, to be educated means you need to be humble. And early in my path with Sanatan Dharma, I was not a humble person. I thought I knew everything, like a lot of people in the West. We have education, and we read from books, and we go to college, so we think we know a lot about the world. But there's so little that we know, especially in the West. So it takes humility to become a student. And then once a person can become a good student through the path of humility, then we start to become educated.
We see that many of youngsters of India, they are joining, they are going to foreign, they are following the foreign things. But
the Western, becoming more and more Western.
But the
yes.
Western people are following Sanatan. So what
Yes.
are the key factors between them?
Between the Indian people,
and,
Bharatiya, focusing the West.
Yeah.
Well, the West has lived in this way like I lived for much of my life that seems like it's fulfilling. You earn money, you get things like a nice house, you get a husband or a wife, you make kids, and all of these things we think bring fulfillment to us. But in fact, all of those things exist outside of us. And in the West, most of us aren't focused on our inner experience. We don't reflect. We don't think, why am I so angry? Why am I so sad? Is it because I don't have enough kids? Is it because I need to find the right partner? People don't think like this very often in the West. And so I think in India, there's more of an attraction to the West because they want to have things. They want to have nice things, which is understandable. They want to have cars. They want to have a family. They want to have wealth and money. But it's so limited. It's so limited. And one of the greatest aspects of Bharat that I revere, that I admire, is that this country is steeped in the wisdom traditions to go inside. Dhyan, go within, withdraw from the senses. Fulfillment doesn't come from the outside world. It comes more and more that we understand and gain connection with ourselves. And this is where true fulfillment lies.
I came here for the Kumbh. Came here in India, where each breath is full of Shakti, the Shakti of the Master, the Shakti of India, full of Shakti. And here also we have all our families, all the communities here, Matajis here, Gurus, great masters are here. It's all a world of worshipping, a world of devotion, a world of energy, positive energy, a world of love, a world of peace. This is what I'm coming for here, to meet and to be with that, to recharge some of my feelings on this.
Which Kumbh is this of yours?
Say it again.
Which Kumbh is this of yours? Is this the first or before?
No. So this is not the first I'm in India. I have been coming to the last maybe 10 Kumbhs, something. And each time is the same thing, which kind of different dimensions, but we have the same people. The people filled up with the same energy, devotion, love, serving, and worshipping, and serving people.
How you are feeling here?
My feeling here is peace and openness and transformation, naturally, but also the openness of consciousness. Consciousness moves at different level in this environment, and we see people behaving a certain way, we see people thinking a certain way that enhance our own vibration and our own feeling, our own values.
How you like the preparation of Kumbh here?
The preparation?
Of Kumbh.
Yes. So I think, I cannot think really how they did it, but we know that it's a huge meeting of people. We speak about 400 million people, and it seems much more well organized than last time I was here in Prayagraj. Outside is peace, people are peace, devotion, it's organized, it's clean, we have everything, water, electricity, it's incredible. It's like 400 million people. This is a big part of the world. It's bigger than most of the countries. And here people are in peace. There is no fight. We don't see that. We don't see aggressivity. We don't see all the fighting we see in the world, but also in the West.
What are the routines of what you do daily in basis?
My routine is essentially meditation, but with two or three different aspects. It would be the meditation to open myself to the energy. As Jivan Das was saying, after a while, the meditation takes you wherever it has to go. But also I'm working in the body. I'm teaching yoga and Tai Chi. So working in the body is to bring peace in all the different parts of the body so that there is no contractions, no accumulations, no stagnant energy in the body. So this is a part of my sadhana, the meditation, the work in the body, and then the service, serving people.
What you like about Sanatan Dharma, and what the thing was there that triggered you to join Sanatan?
Yes, so what is there, what is different, what is specific? Let's say, just to simplify it, because the world is simple. We make out of it something complicated. So the world mostly is about senses, the seven senses, and we are all stuck in that. We organize ourselves, we live on that, we believe in that, we invest in that. Sanatan Dharma, for me, my perception, and I'm simplifying, it's not true probably, but it's about the soul, the value of the soul, and this is completely open. There is no individuality so much like personal things, earnings, possessing just for myself. This doesn't exist at the soul level. Sanatan Dharma, for me, it's just teaching us that, showing us that this is possible, and bringing us with all the teaching of the gurus and the Vedas, showing us that this is possible and this is the good of the future life for us in this world.
When you joined Sanatan?
When I joined Sanatan when I met my guru. This is like 40 years ago, and since I never left.
It was hard to join Sanatan?
No, because I was happy in my life before. I was an engineer in life. I was having relationship. Everything was kind of fine, but I was really unsatisfied. And if I look at it at the soul level or in the inner world, I was not satisfied. So when my guru came and with this language of love, this language of Sanatan Dharma, this language of serving, this language of nature, openness, cosmic values, I just dive in it. I could not resist to anything.
How tough it was to leave family and came?
It was not simple. It was tough, but there was no doubt for me that I was going to do it. I had a family before, and I had to leave them. So I explained, and I left.
Do you still remember your family?
Not so well. I see them. I know them. I don't have difficulties or problem with them. Relationship problem, but they are really aside, not aside outside, they are just here, but they are not sharing all this part. I think they did not make the choice to do that, and it's taking courage to do that, just such a big shift, and for me it was like a full shift, from one world based on senses, to a world based on the Sanatan Dharma, based on the value of the souls.
How much are you excited for upcoming Amrita Snan?
For the upcoming snans?
Morning hours,
Tomorrow?
On 29th.
On 29? Ah, the Nashik one? Yes. So I think...
No. How are you excited for the upcoming Amrit Snan, which is on 29 Jan?
Okay. So on the 29th, I'm really excited, but I will be back. I'm leaving in few days to France, but because of my health, I need to take care of my health. But I would love it as the first one and the third one. Each time, you remember I said each breath is full of Shakti. Here, each Sai Snan, each bath in the Ganga, it's so refreshing to the cells from inside. It's a new, full breath of light from inside the body, the energy of Mother Ganga.